ready. Now call this meeting to order, February 27th, 2012. First of our invocation of the night, our own Mr. Colby Lawrence said he would do that for us. Colby, could you stand and give our prayer? We appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
Dear Lord, we're coming to you tonight, just allowing you, praying for you, allowing us to be here tonight, gathered here for the city of Cullman. We appreciate what these people in front of us are doing, Lord, especially after the tornado and all the damage we received. We appreciate everything they do and everybody here, Lord. Just watch over us and guide us. We're going to pray for it. Amen.
Thank you, Colby. Roll call, Mr. West.
Mayor Knight, here. Councilmember Andy Page. Here. Councilmember Johnny Cook. Here. Council President Carl J. Jr.
Here.
President Pro Tem Judy Colson.
Here.
Councilmember Clay Holliday. Here.
Now we'll look at the minutes of February 13th. What is the pleasure of the council?
Mr. President, I make a motion we suspend the rules.
Second.
Have a second for this public council, Mr. West.
Councilmember Andy Page. Aye. Councilmember Johnny Cook.
Aye.
Council President Carl J. Jr.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Judy Colson.
Aye.
Councilmember Clay Holliday.
Now at this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve those minutes from February 13th. What's the pleasure of the council?
Mr. President, I make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
Second.
In multiple seconds. Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Any additions or deletions to the agenda tonight?
I have one, Mr. President, under Roman numeral 9, number 9, to authorize the mayor to get bids for temporary agency services.
That's a form of a motion.
Yes.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor of adding this item to the agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion has been added. Any further additions or deletions to the agenda?
I'd like to add one, Mr. President, the street department to request permission to obtain bids on the tracks for dump bed and hydraulic system. That'll be under number 8, number 3.
As a form of a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Multiple seconds. Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor of adding this to the agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Any other additions or deletions to the agenda? Having none, we'll move into our reports of our standing committees. Police Committee, Councilmember Andy Page. No report. Fire Committee, we do not have a report. Sanitation Committee, Councilmember Johnny Cook. No report. Street Committee, Councilmember Clint Hollingsworth. No report. And Finance Committee, Councilmember Judy Colson.
No report. But I do have something special I'd like to do at this time. I would like to invite the Cullman High School cheer team and their sponsors to please come up front. And then everybody see, especially with Carol. Yeah, no, it's a
Bring the line.
Y'all can sort of get this way and face the camera.
Put a smile on your face, girl.
Yeah.
Y'all big time winners.
This is a certificate of recognition from the city of Cullman. Whereas we acknowledge that cheerleading is a physically demanding sport that requires hard work and dedication, builds character, and develops the qualities of leadership, teamwork, sportsmanship, and respect among its participants. And whereas the 2011-12 Cullman High School varsity cheerleading team placed first in the Mid-South Regional Cheerleading Competition, first in the Alabama High School Athletic Association state competition, which, by the way, this was the 5th state title for the Cullman cheerleaders in 7 years. And whereas they placed second in the Southern Regional competition and just recently 6th in the national competitions. Whereas the cheerleaders on the team include Callie Stevens, captain, Emily Gable, Talia Rasco, Jordan Thornton, Lindsay Barker, Natalie Harris, Jenna Swafford, Katie Moss, Celia Sal, Presley Dean, Camille Marsh, Anna Trevarthen, Sydney Kreider, and Shelby Shable. Did I get them on? I hope I didn't miss anyone. Did I miss anyone? I got them all. And whereas the sponsors are Amy Bates, Rachel Ellison, and Vicki Parker. And whereas the accomplishment of the 2011-12 CHS varsity cheerleading team are remarkable and a testament to the hard work and dedication of all of the cheerleaders, the sponsors, and everyone involved in the program. Now, therefore, we, Mayor Max A. Townsend, and members of the Cullman City Council, on behalf of all of our citizens, do hereby extend this expression of our pride and the accomplishment of the high school varsity cheerleaders, and commend them and their sponsors for their hard work and for the excellent way in which they have represented Cullman High School and the city of Cullman, done this 27th day of February, 2012.
Thank God.
Did you get a good picture of the shorts? Do they need to squeeze in?
Now we got it. They're there with them, Jenny. All right.
I got this one up here.
Great job. Thank you.
That gets 2 minutes.
Thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
Ladies, great job. Congratulations. Good job. Thank you. And ladies, don't go around if you need to leave. That's fine.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Come back, guys. Congratulations again. You're not gonna have a report. Pretty good.
That's what kind of report I like to hear.
As they're leaving, we'll go back to our agenda. The next one is a report from the mayor.
No report, Mr. President.
All right, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Next on the agenda is comments from anyone that is not on the agenda. I see 2 candidates out in the audience, so Mr. H, come first, and please state your name in front of the podium. Each of you have 3 minutes, and people on the camera also, so.
I'll take about 30 seconds. My name is Melvin Hastings. I'm a Republican candidate for circuit judge. It's often said that your circuit court is the voice of your community, and I know that gives a lot of authority. Circuit judge, the decisions that's made in circuit court affects not only individuals, but it affects towns, communities, our county, and even our state sometimes. So it's a lot of authority. I understand that authority. I respect that authority, and I promise I will not abuse that authority. And I appreciate y'all's vote of support. And I thank you for letting me introduce myself, and thank you very much for what y'all do.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Good luck. Ms. Ann, please come forward and state your name also for us, and you also have 3 minutes. No, that's fine.
My name is Ann Sorcy-Bannerman, and I'm the only candidate for probate judge in Louisville Group. And for people who can't pronounce my last name, it's just Ann. I'm here essentially for the job interview, because people need to remember that elections are essentially a job interview. You're taking applications for positions we, the taxpayers, are going to have to pay for 6 years. So, keeping that in mind, you would want to have the most qualified person for the job. It's going to cost the same amount no matter who you pick. As far as qualifications, I have the most education of any of the candidates. I have the most real-world experience in the job force. And, it's an extremely important position, because at some point you will need it, whether or not it's dealing with elderly parents, or, if you're looking for adoptions, if you have property combinations, things of those natures. At some point, you will need probate judge, either in life or in death. So I like to think of it like this as an example. If you were going in for life-changing surgery, would you choose the doctor to perform the surgery, or would you choose the nurse? And it wouldn't make any difference to you if it cost the same either way. So, matters that come before the probate judge are just as life-changing as matters that come before a surgeon. So on March 13th, I hope you'll consider voting for me and hiring me for the position. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck. Yeah, thank you for coming. Anyone else that's not on the agenda that would like to speak? Please report at this time. Having none, moving to our agenda for the night. First is petitions, applications, complaints, appeals, and communications. First is a request from Mr. Colby Lawrence of JCA Recycling to discuss the local recycling program in the city of Cullman. Would you like to come forward? Sure. Mr. Lawrence.
You better bring the show.
Yeah.
My name is Colby Lawrence, of course, I'm with JCR Recycling. Currently, we handle all the single stream material coming from the city of Cullman. And as well, we process a lot of recycled cardboard from some of our smaller customers, for example, Cracker Barrel and Ryan's. And here lately, we're getting a lot of calls for people who would like to recycle cardboard. Currently, that service is not offered, so we've been providing that service for about the past year with a 15-foot enclosed trailer. I do about 8 or 10 of these a week approximately. Very, very time consuming and not cost efficient for our company. And we're getting calls now from even more local places, for example, Save a Lot, Dollar General, Dollar Tree. I'm getting phone calls. Are you providing a service? And I kind of fumble on that because I say, yes, I am, but it's a trailer. I have to hook up this trailer and drop it off to the facility. And they say, well, we don't want a trailer. We want some type of recycled container, some type of plastic bin that we can put our cardboard in and that we can service. So what I've come up with that I'm going to pass out just so you guys can see, you just want to pass it down the line. They're these recycled plastic bins. They come in 6-yard and 8-yard. It's a large square bin out of recycled material that we would like to transfer our service over, currently what we do, to these bins. We'll service them with our own front load truck. There'll be cardboard only. There'll be no waste involved. They'll have a slot cut out on the front, specifies what goes in there. It's only thing allowed is what comes from their company, and it's got to be cardboard. We won't take any service. We won't provide any other service but this. But that's just kind of where we're at, trying to move forward and expand our business and provide a service that's needed in the city for these customers. Anybody have any questions?
Not a question, but I guess it is, you're gonna be providing the same service you already provided?
Correct, yes, it's a service we're providing now, we've been providing for about a year now. We're just gonna transfer over to make it a little more cost efficient for us and make it more applicable for people who want to actually to recycle their
We're
cardboard.
gonna use a different tool.
Correct.
Larry? Yeah. This is kind of your department, Larry. What, have y'all talked, Colby, has he talked to Mr. John?
Yeah, I told the Rose they specified keeping a different color from our containers, where it wouldn't get mixed up, because it'd be,
Yeah, we're planning on using, as of right now, we've got a couple of options, either green or orange is what we would use. But it'll have our logo stamped on the front, it'll have cardboard only. We'll have a contract with each one of these vendors that we have, so they know exactly what goes in there. And when we service it, they don't know about no waste or any other material. This is what we would do.
You place these at the business and then you go buy
Yes.
your item, pick it up, and that's it.
Mr. President,
Yes, sir.
could I ask our attorney
Yes, sir.
for his opinion and what they need to do, or sign a contract with the city or the customers or what?
I think what they need to do is request that their program be part of our recycling plan, which is part of the county plan, which is ours. We are urged under our plan to recycle 25% of our waste. And this would be part of that recycling plan. You can do it without public or not private funds. We got a public method which they participated in by putting the power line in the containers out on the street. And then they can also participate in the training by pilot. What you suggested here. I guess what we really want to do is make certain that it's okay to use our alleyways and our street corners and we put these.
Yeah, most of the customers we have built in.
No paperwork involved.
Yeah.
I think they need to file with the city, their plan so that we can incorporate it in the way.
Yeah, we can go, we can prioritize it, or, we offer it up, it's more, y'all are more welcome to provide the service. Only thing we would ask is it would be at a discounted rate because that company is recycling. But if that's something y'all don't want to handle, like I said, it's to the point now where we need to make some type of change. So that, that was an option we gave Larry, and I think he said right now, I think y'all have a truck down and y'all were a little too busy for it. So And that's why we just thought it was possible if we could get into the English power factory, like I said.
I think what he's saying is you'll just bring your business plan or your plan for your recycling. Program that to the city, will incorporate it into the recycling plan that we already have,
So I just need to show just basically a proposal on what we're gonna do with these, yeah.
Basically what you told us tonight. Just type that up, bring it by the mayor, and, get working the recycling.
That will not be an issue. And one other point I just, would like to touch on and ask about, the current recycle, bins at the city school systems. I'm not sure who is in charge, I guess, of those. But I would like to ask, if possible, if we could possibly go to each school and kind of give them a heads up about what can go in those, and what can't. Here lately, I'm getting a lot of waste.
Larry's in charge.
I've been getting a lot of just trash in those and a couple of them. And then I've noticed as well, a lot of the lunchrooms aren't putting any cardboard or there's still cans in there. I don't mind it, I could go out to the lunchroom and just kind of give them a heads up and a rundown just so they'll know, because I know it's not actually printed on the front of those. So I'd be more than welcome to help with that, because that'll save them some money and help them out.
I would just suggest that we go to the school.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, I go to the school.
Yeah, Larry said he'll go around with me, so that will do it all.
The only thing that I would like to request is that whatever you decide to do as far as the color, keep it all the same color from now, and preferably green, it's like common for the shirt. But if you did the same container, that way everyone knows, if you start doing the orange and the green and the red or the blue that's on that pamphlet, people may get confused with what they can and cannot put in there, so that'll help out. Well, if he does this, brings a plan to the city, to the mayor, then as far as approval for him doing these recycling bins,
I would recommend the council package be approved, just amend our recycling program to include the private.
when we bring that, we'll have that probably at the next.
Will that be something, will that have to go to bid, or will that be?
No, we just add it in and you can say private.
Hey, Colin, I think it's a great service. Is there anybody else around us that's doing this with the cardboard? What with some local restaurants?
Yeah, there's a few local guys that go around and pick it up with trailers, but nobody on the quantity and the level we're doing that. And we're on, like I said, we're on the go, we're turning down people right now just because we don't have to wait for providing service that's feasible for us.
Good, great.
Thanks, Colby. Wes, nice job. Next on the agenda is request from Mr. Fred Stallings of 606 3rd Street Southeast to vacate and surplus 4 alleys adjacent to his property. We go to planning commission, I take it, if it's a surplus, is that correct? Okay. So there's no action taken tonight, and we added something to the agenda, which is to go out to bids to the street department for trash, or,
Tracks will dump bed with $5 system.
or,
I move to approve this request.
second, any further discussion?
Is it dump truck or dump trailer?
No, we're gonna look for the bed to go home with the.
Oh, okay, all right, dump bed.
Have a motion and a second, any further discussion, all in favor, please say aye. All opposed? Bids, next is resolutions, ordinances, orders, and other business. Resolution -52 is to authorize the purchase of land on Highway 31 North. Pleasure of council in adopting this resolution.
I make a motion to adopt this resolution.
Second, this is a swap as far as discussion.
Yes.
Some other property we have up on 31 for easements.
Exactly where is this location?
The one on 31 were left as a common cost.
Okay.
Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? None has been adopted. Resolution -53 is to authorize appropriation of funds to the HOPE, which is Horses Offering People's Encouragement, nonprofit organization. They came and talked to us. They are a 501c, 503c corporation, what is it?
They want to go.
And they'll start being on our appropriations list at budget each year. What's the pleasure of adopting this resolution tonight?
Motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt in second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Has been carried. Number 3 on the resolutions tonight is resolution 2012-54 to vacate an easement between lot number 1 and lot number 2 of the Gorham subdivision. What's the pleasure of Boyd, Planning, is it the
I don't believe that.
West, favorable recommendation?
Should have a letter on that, that's on the east side of Agnes Church property. At one time, there was a sewer line came in, the middle line served 5 different buildings. That's no longer necessary because there will be one complex building.
So favorable recommendation.
Favorable recommendation, Chris Freeman's located in Grove.
I move to approve this request.
Have a motion second, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Resolution adopted. Resolution number 4 on the agenda, which is 2012-55, is to purchase approximately 1.66 acres from CSX Transportation adjacent to the Graff Road property. What is the pleasure of the council on adopting this resolution?
I move to adopt this resolution.
Second.
Motion to adopt is second. Any further discussion? Just one hanging out there for a while.
A long time.
How long? 7.5 years. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Has been adopted. Number 5 on the agenda tonight is resolution 2012-56 to surplus various equipment owned by the city of Cullman. Mr. Cook, you looked at this earlier and there was a list of equipment.
Just for office equipment, furniture, some vehicles.
Annual auction, this is what we do.
Yeah, our yearly auction.
Everything from staplers, calculators,
It's a pleasure of the council on adopting this resolution.
I make a motion to adopt this resolution.
Second. Second. Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Next is an ordinance 2012-05 to annex the above property located at 168 County Road 1435 into the city limits of Cullman at the owner's request. Rick? That's covered also, Rich?
Council approval from the planning commission, subject to some problems that you should have a list of. I believe under the new ordinance, he has, I believe, 6 months to correct those.
Okay. Is this a time urgent matter before we have to suspend the rules if it is?
I don't know that it is,
Mayor Ward,
Chris? Is that taken care of?
Yes, sir.
On Bell Drive,
all right, this will be for the first reading tonight, and so there'll be no action taken tonight. Number 7 on the agenda is ordinance 2012-06 to provide after-hour building inspections. Mr. Foreman, would you like us to talk to us about that for a moment?
if you can pass that tonight, it'll be a plus. There's a lot of construction going on right now. The contractors are trying to take advantage of good weather. At this time, there's no provision for the inspectors to work overtime. What this does is allow the contractor to schedule a weekend inspection so they can work through the weekend, pouring footings or other things, the day inspections. It's been set up so there'll be no cost to the city because the contractor will pay for the inspections. It's a great plus for that. Let's keep moving. Good. And there's been a lot of requests for this. Other cities of similar size do this for their contract.
Thank you, Mr. Foreman. It's a pleasure of the council, and this being an ordinance, if you decided to make a motion to approve, we would have to suspend the rules.
Make a motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
Motion to suspend, second, please call the council, Mr. West.
Councilmember Randy Page. Aye. Councilmember Johnny Good.
Aye.
Council President Carl E. Jr. President Pro Tem Jimmy Colson.
Aye.
Councilmember Glenn Allen.
Now, this time we'll entertain a motion to approve. Motion to approve. We have a motion to approve and adopt this ordinance. Do we have a second? Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor of adopting this ordinance, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Especially for Is there any board appointments tonight? Having none, we'll move to what we added, which is resolution 2012-57. I believe that was to authorize a solicitation of bids for a temp agency. What was the pleasure of the council on adopting this resolution?
I move we adopt the resolution.
A motion to adopt, we have a second. Any further discussion? Having none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. And last, motion to adjourn.
Motion is your second.
Second, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned.
That's right.